Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and two ed markers of say outstanding morning challenges. This is Nathan Zimba, and today I just want to talk about one of the subject which is so cardinal to most of us who have got cars. And one of the things that we need to understand is, you see, servicing your own car is easier to do. Sometimes you don't even need to use a mechanic. All you need to do is just to know the little basics about, servicing your car. So you need to understand that, you see, when we have cars, you are supposed to have a little bit of knowledge about your car, because if you do not have a knowledge about your car, I think somebody else will capitalize on that so that you're not able, to maximize, or even just, you spend money anyhow. So today I just want to talk about how you can service your own car. It's easy, and just from observing what mechanics do, I think it is easy. And one great thing and one great advantage that you have today is that, most of the cars today, they have now made it easier so that each and everyone, even a lay person, is able to service his own car, because most of the parts that are needed for servicing our cars are usually they are put in a good place now. Okay, the parts that needs to be changed, they're put now in a good place. Okay, so now one of the basics that we need to understand is, most of the times when your car is busy, so you don't need to wait for months for your car to be serviced. So all you need to do is just to check your odometer, and then you see if it is if your car has gone to 5,000 kilometers, then you know that your car needs to be serviced again. Okay, and most of the times even the car itself will tell you by how heavy it is going to to be pulling, so you know that your car needs service. So now I'm going to talk about 5 parts that are important for you to service a car, just a minor service. So when you want to service your car, I think one of the things that you need first, you need you need to have got engine oil. Engine oil, so you need to look get the best engine oil for your car, because the viscosity of engine oil will determine also the strength on how your car is going to to perform. And then also you need the oil filter. Oil filter is so important because the engine needs to have the oil filter to be filtered. And then you need also the fuel filter. The fuel filter also, you need it to change as you are exchanging, because when the car is being running, so meaning that the fuel filter that you used to use would have also seen its days. All right, and then also we also need the air cleaner. Air cleaner is so important, also that it cleans the air that comes in the engine. Also we need spark plugs. Spark plugs are so important. Oh, Janet, thank you. I see you. You're following. So I know you have a car. So this is how you're going to do it. You don't need to look for a mechanic to do for you. These are just simple things that you need to do. All right. So now, once you got all these things, all you need to do is, just look for a good place where you can really, even at your yard, you can still service your car. So if your car is a bit low, all you need to do is just to jack it up so that just at the bottom, there is, something that you use, a screw to drain the used oil. So all you need to do is first drain the used oil. Once you drain the used oil, ensure that it all drains until there is nothing in your engine. And then if that is done, as you are waiting for your your engine, your oil, your used oil to drain, all you can do now, you can just use the plugs, remove the plugs that are there on your engine, and then just remove the plugs and then replace it with a new plugs. And then also most cars now, the position of your oil filter is a bit, now on a flexible level where you can also remove it yourself. So all you need to do, once you remove the old oil filter, all you need to do is just remove it, and then as you put a new oil filter, before you fix it in, ensure that you just tip a bit of oil and then just rub it on the surface of the oil filter before you fix it to where the oil filter is supposed to be. And then for some of the cars now, it's a bit tricky for people to put, the fuel filter. But for modern cars nowadays, the fuel filter rather is now put at where the tank is most of the times, just near where you pump in your fuel. There is also a box where you can just access the oil filter, and it's very easy to change. For the air cleaner, it is also easy. You just need to do. So now the amount of oil that you need in a car, if it's a big 2.5 engine, I think you need about 3 to 4 liters. So I mean that when you get the 5 liters container, you don't pour everything in it. And as you are pouring, I think we also got a dipstick. The dipstick will give you an indication when it's written full. Then you need to know that your car engine is oil. And ensure that before you pour in the oil, you need to replace that screw that you used to drain all the oil. So once you do that, just know that you are ready to go. And then as you are doing that also, when you are changing the fuel filter, all you need to do is just open where you put your fuel, let it be open, empty, so that at least air passes through, so that when you are doing that, it becomes easier for you to do that. So I believe these are just the simple tips that each and every one of us, is able to do. Each and everyone is ready to do that. When you own a car, I think just know something about your car so that you don't spend unnecessarily just calling a mechanic. There are simple things that we can do. These are things that you can do it yourself at the comfort of your home, and your car is good to run. Don't let your car, die or knock just because you're ignorant about servicing your car. So your car needs service, and as you service your car, just know your car is going to perform at a great, speed, and also the longevity of the car is going to be sustained. So thank you very much for listening, and I believe with this little information that you've gotten, you'll be able to service your car. And then when you manage to do that, maybe send a shout out to me one of the days saying that, with those tips I was able to service my own car and it is perfect. And from that day, I can assure you, you spend less in servicing your car. All you need for a mechanic for your mechanics to come to your car is when things are complex in your car. So if things are not complicated, you can still do it yourself. The way now these cars are being made nowadays, it is in a simple way that each and every one of us is able to do the service of our own car. So thank you very much, and I believe with these small tips, you'll be able to service your car. All right, so here we go. So thank you so much, and Janet, thank you for watching. And then also I believe you'll be able to service your own car. All right, so we do not have any questions, so I believe we have to end here. Have a blessed Sunday. Enjoy yourself and service your car. That's the best way to do.